What's up, everybody? Today we are going to be doing another tier list on the channel. So, since in honor of the new How to Train Your Dragon movie coming out, or is already out now, we are doing this tier list. So, let's talk about each one. We gotta start with the original, though. So, the first one, obviously, is gonna go on the best, because that is what started the whole franchise, and it was just perfect. The story, the antagonist, the protagonist, the Red Death Dragon at the end, the final battle. Just a kid who was a nobody learning to befriend a dragon. It's amazing. Second one. Let's do How to Train Your Dragon 2. That one was actually really good too. I loved Drago Bloodfist, the guy who wanted to control all dragons. I loved the Bewilder Beast. It had some good moments. It had some sad moments, such as Stoic's death. But overall, pretty good film. It's when Hiccup becomes chief and stuff. This one, is it better than the original? No. It's still a good movie, but I think it's a little bit below the original. Now we talk about The Hidden World. So this was when Toothless gets his girlfriend, the Light Fury. A lot of people thought the Light Fury was just a female Night Fury, but that's not true. There's no more. Toothless was the last Night Fury, so the Light Fury is an entirely different species. So I love the villain, Grimmel. He's off to capture Toothless and kill him and stuff. The visuals of the movie are great. Had some good moments, and this is kind of like building Hiccup's character some more. And I love the Hidden World idea. It's sad as well because they have to let the dragons go at the end, but still good. I did actually kind of like it. This is a movie I saw multiple times in the theater over the second one, so I'd probably put it there. Let's talk about some of the series now. Actually, no, let's go after Hidden World. So Homecoming was just a little series. It wasn't actually a movie, just what happened after Hidden World. Toothless and Astrid are older. Toothless and the Light Fury have kids. They're on their own, and Hiccup's putting together a little story or play for everybody. I wouldn't say it's as good as the second or the movies, so I'll put that one there. Dawn of the Dragon Racers. This was about this. This was great. It showed like what Burke has like turned into. Like they're supporting the dragons and stuff. They're doing dragon racing and everything. Dragons are helping people, and it's just a great source of entertainment. Dragons Race to the Edge. That is a S tier series, bro. They did like 6 or 7 seasons, I think. Or maybe it was just 5. I don't remember how many they did, but great series. They introduced a lot of new dragons. The villains were perfect. They had some cliffhangers, some stuff that would lead into How to Train Your Dragon 2, and overall a perfect series. How to Train Your Dragon, Defenders of Berk, and Riders of Berk are about the same. They both are different journeys with the dragon, so I put them both in S tier. They're really similar, but yeah. The Bone-Napper Dragon, it was interesting, but yeah, put an A. It was cool to see the dragon that used bones as like its armor. The Book of Dragons wasn't a good one for me, not at all. So I have to do that. The Gift of the Night Fury was one that was not as good as Dawn of the Dragon Racers or How to Train Your Dragon 2. That's not up here, so it'd probably go right there. It was a good Christmas special. Not a lot of Toothless in it, though. It was like where the dragons would go for Christmas. Now we talk about the live action How to Train Your Dragon. Oh my god, this is S tier, or this is the best. It's one of the best. It's as good as the very first one, or even better. I think it's actually better. Oh my god. Just bringing back Gerald Butler to play Stoic and all the new cast members, and the same story as the first one, but changing some different scenes and making it much better, bro. The dragons were phenomenal. The story was great. The same emotions as the very first one. The Red Death was so good. This is spoilers, by the way. I saw this movie early because I was so excited. I've been waiting for the movie to come out for ages as a huge fan of the original franchise. So this movie was outstanding, and I do think this one tops the original. And I do hope they do make the How to Train Your Dragon 2 live action and the third one. That'd be amazing. Please do this. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tier list, and go see How to Train Your Dragon live action. It's so good. You will not be disappointed. I will see you all next time.